Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy, and today we're going to be doing another final pour episode. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome. Come on in, get comfortable, enjoy the show. All my returning viewers, you know how we do. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, shall we? Got a little bit of an interesting information. If you watched the full review, you know how I kind of have this, I'm trying to figure out the tall bottle thing. Well, I figured it out. But first things first. Today's final pour episode is going to be of the Don Diego Santa. This is a 40% alcohol by volume Reposado Tequila. Take a look at the backside. Get you some story. You can read that if you'd like. Don't need that. No one needs that. Well, I guess it can help. Sometimes government can help. Like, we got to get this whole tequila thing. Why is it not wanting to come off? Cork pop. Anywho, not going to be doing a headstand today. Oh, boy. So, we did some research and actually came across a very informative video. I wish I would remember his name, or at least his channel's name, so I can give him credit. I tell you what I'm going to do. Put it right there. Yeah, that guy. He did this video, and he talked about why these tequila bottles, why they're so dang tall. I think it's a sneaky little thing they did, but making the bottle so dang tall, because why? Don't you, if you're a long-time viewer of the channel, anytime you know I've had one of these bottles back in 2025 before we moved, these tall-ass bottles did not fit on my shelves. It didn't fit on the bar cart shelf. They're too damn tall. That's the reason why they do it. They make these bottles so damn tall that you can't put them on just any shelf. You have to put them on the top shelf. Sneaky, huh? Yeah, they make these bottles so damn tall, you have to put them on the top shelf. Therefore, making it a top shelf tequila. Son of a... Sneaky bastards. Oh boy, oh boy. So, I'll be up front with you on this one. I didn't like it. Oh, I forgot to turn you off, didn't I? Yeah, so I didn't like this one. Didn't hate it, but I didn't care for it. I like to drink my libations neat most of the time, like 90% of the time. Tell you what, this would be a decent one to mix in a cocktail. This is the one that my wife and I started enjoying mixed with tonic water. Tequila and tonic water. It's a nice little sipper to enjoy at the end of the day. Let's go ahead and get the first palating on here. Yeah. Syrupy. Syrupy. It's got a lot of glycerin. Well, it's got a good amount of glycerin in there. I think this one was the one that was not very straightforward and transparent. No, it was the other one. It was the other one. The one that we questioned whether or not... It was Don Cierjo. Don Cierjo. The Don Cierjo, I do believe... I wasn't able to find it and track it down. That one's still to come. But now that I think about it, I'm going to look it up and track that down. But I believe that one was rebranded because they show a different bottle on the internet's website. And it's not a tall one. The one I have is a tall one. The one they have is like a short, little wide one. Some of these companies, once they establish themselves and they're really getting the line going down, you know, and people are buying it and they're getting pretty good at, you know, selling their stuff, that's when they come down from the taller one and they make it more fittable size-wise. to fit on a regular type of shelf with every other bourbon bottle. Yes, you heard right. That's why a lot of them companies that have these tall bottles, once they establish their name, they get a foothold in the industry. They shorten their bottles so that they can sit next to bourbon bottles. Scotch doesn't care. You don't see that whole too many of those Scotch bottles that are shorter. Sometimes you do. Irish is mostly short to mid-range bottles. They want that Irish to fit on every shelf. Let's go ahead and get this next one and move on. Yeah. That is not... That's not very delectable. Plenty of glycerin. That's holding a lot of it together. There's a good amount of white pepper. And not so supple caramel. With just maybe a splice of vanilla. I think this would be the type of tequila that most people who are not seriously into tequila, especially anything good, as far as Mr. Randy is concerned, anything good, this probably would be your normal good tequila. I'm not harping on anyone. You know, you like what you like. You know, someone told me that it was weird that I found enjoyment. I like what you like. I like you like it. I like that you like it. I think it was something along the lines that I said that. I said, I like that you like it. And he said that was weird. I said, why? I said, I'm happy you're happy. What's weird about that? Anywho, we're ready for this final finish. Yeah. I do believe my palate and preferences have been refined. That's definitely a mixer, a cocktail mixer. That's not very enjoyable, neat. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Always great more content to come. I need to get out of this place and go to some distilleries and check some places out. There's plenty of places that host classes. Like Total Wine does host classes, but most of the time they do wine. Most of the time it's a wine. Every once in a while it's tequila, and most of the time the tequila classes are sold out relatively quickly. So I might want to get in on that one. I don't know if they would allow me to record anything, but you know, you never know. Might be able to get some kind of content in there from a visit, a class, or whatever. Yeah, so what's left is like this glycerin, syrupy, and some flavoring. Not a whole lot of agave forward. It's sort of masked by the artificial flavor and the glycerin and the oily syrupiness. Now, anything that was good in this bottle got messed up when they put in the glycerin. I understand marketing. I understand businesses. I understand that you do what you do because you feel like you have to. But, yeah, I'm glad that one's over. Anywho, there it is. In the comment section, would love to know where you're at. What are you currently drinking? What's going on in the world of libations around you? Hit me up. As always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. You could do better. You could do better, especially for that price. You could do better.